Little did we know that age 2.5, he would reach for a sample of grain as it was being transferred from a wagon to an auger that moved grain to the bin. He had reached for a handful of grain as it fell from the wagon to the auger. He lost his balance, and the auger caught one, and then the other arm took both of them to the top of the bin. At the same time, a small piece of reinforcement metal on the auger caught his upper lip and cut it from the far left side of his mouth across to the right side, knocking out a tooth and requiring many, many stitches to close. He never lost consciousness. The ambulance was called and he was taken to Mercy Hospital in Urbana. Fortunately, our ambulance attendee had had medical experience in Vietnam and had him well prepared for the ride to Children's in Columbus. And Dr. Flora here in Urbana had prepared the arms in hopes that they might be reattached. Tom had climbed in the meantime to the top of the bin in order to retrieve the arms from the pile of corn. His right arm had been severed at the shoulder, taking his collarbone as well as the whole arm. On his left side, the arm was severed in a clean cut several inches below his shoulders. We prayed that the left arm might be reattached, but it was not to be. Our wonderful surgeon at Children's told us that medicine was 5 years away from reattachment, such as it was. And so after extensive surgery, he was placed in the intensive care, and believe it or not, he was the healthiest one there. That helped us get our feet back on the ground, realizing that he at least would live. About 5 days later, he was resting in his hospital crib when he said he was cold. Before I could stand up to cover him, he reached down with his toes, grabbed a corner of the blanket, flipped it into the air, and it landed over his whole body perfectly. I was flabbergasted, to say the least. But in my heart, I knew at that point that somehow or other he would be all right.